You are about to listen to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening to us at MaximumThreshold.net. Horns up, fists in the air.
Maximum Threshold, please be Mandy.
Hey, what you doing?
Well, I'm sitting next to a fat guy. You've been talking to him all week, and then you're talking to a tattooed guy.
Fat guy, you must be looking in the mirror.
True that.
Hello?
Hi, Mandy. So how you doing tonight?
I'm alright. You're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, I don't know why is that. We're all our levels look good here.
You know what? Let me call you back. Maybe we just have a bad line.
Okay.
I'll call you right back.
Thank you.
Oh, he does sound stuff up. Okay. That was Mandy Lyon, everybody. Thank you very much. There he is again. Maximum Threshold.
That's a little better, I think.
Yes. So what's going on, man? I know you're sick as a dog, and so we don't want. Yeah, we don't want.
I can't even tell you, man.
Yeah, we don't want to keep you on here long. We just want to touch base with you and see what you've been up to, and keep the word out there, especially on Mandy Lyon out there.
And people can send you farewells and wishes.
That's it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So what's shaking, Bacon?
Well, I guess you mean like as far as like career-wise or personal or
either
what's
or
going on?
Either or.
Well, obviously I'm a little under the weather right now. More frustrated than a legless Ethiopian watching a donut rolling down a hill.
Damn, yeah.
So, that's pretty bad. But we have a lot of good stuff coming up. We just signed a new deal. We're about to put out a bunch of new singles, which eventually will accumulate into an album. Doing some writing with Roy Z right now, which I'm sure you're familiar with from,
does everything Megadeth,
and, excuse me?
Megadeth, and he's done a lot. Sebastian Bach, and it goes on and on and on and on. Guy's
I know.
Big
great
history,
guy. Actually, you should have him on here one of these days. He's a super sweet guy and really, really talented. And I guess we're going to put the next single out for just in time for NAMM. If you're going to be out, hopefully I'll get to see you. Excuse me. I'd love to see you if you're going to make it out this year.
Oh, cool.
Well, I won't be making NAMM this year. My mom got sick, but I know NAMM is next weekend. Everybody.
Isn't it all week long?
Weekend.
Yes, next
Who
weekend.
is this Beavis 9 guy?
Go on, you got the mic. You can say anything you want about it.
Yeah, you can say anything. Please do, because Beavis hates me.
I mean, this guy cracks me up.
He's trying to piss you off or something.
Did he just call me a short man?
Who knows?
No, he said, cut this off short, man.
I'm not short. I'm just phlegmy.
He's laughing. Well, because I know you're sick and you still decided to tough it out and do the interview, so we're going to do it short. So I'm going to get right to the question. Do you receive any royalties from Van Helsing for him stealing your whole image?
No, but I should, huh? No, I thought it was hilarious when that movie came out because I don't pretty much, I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to, when movies are coming out. And I remember when that movie came out, the very day it came out, I was meeting some friends of mine at the Universal City Walk, which there's like, and that movie opened up on like 5 theaters that day, and I did not know it. So I go there, and usually when people see me coming, they grab their kids and, run into a building. But on that particular day, all of a sudden all these morons come up and hand me the fruit of their unsavory loins, start taking pictures. I'm like, what the hell? what's going on? And I realized that they probably thought somebody hired my stupid ass, pose with their kids.
That's funny.
So all right, my next question is, the name Mandy, was that a stage name? Was that your birth name? Was that a nickname? What's the story?
Well, unfortunately, it's my real name. My full name is Mandy Matthias Leon. My mother being French, German, and, I never met my father, but my father was Italian. When you go to different countries, different names, can be male or female. Like if you go over there, Mandy is a very common name.
Michelle, too.
Maybe not a common name. But, just like Kim here is a girl's name. If you go to Japan, Kim is a man's name. So
did, how long were you dating, Barry Manilow before he wrote that song about you?
Yeah, that was a long time ago before my sex change, and that's, by the way, that's a rumor that song was written for another bitch. That is not true. It was all about me, my friend, all about me.
So I never knew that you had an accent, because when I've seen you in concert, because you sing, your voice is deep, between songs you talk almost in that singing type voice where you talk almost like how Paul Stanley between songs talks in that high pitched voice, but his voice is completely different than he talks.
Right.
I never noticed your accent before, when you talk between songs, but I also don't remember you talking that much between songs, but you talk in your deeper voice, like that growl almost.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of people being too chatty up on stage. I prefer to get to the next song. Of course, if I want to introduce my band, if there's something interesting to say about whatever particular song we're about to get into, then that's one thing. But I just I think if people want to hear somebody speak, then they're not really going to a rock and roll concert. So that's probably why I try to keep the energy up in between songs.
Did you grow up in Germany or France, or did you grow up in the U.S.?
Well, I was born in the U.S., but I was raised the first 16 years. I was raised mostly in Germany. So English is actually my second language, which which is kind of strange. But I was raised over there mostly. I mean, my family moved around a lot. I lived, for the most part, I lived in Germany, and then a little bit in Italy, a little bit in France, a little bit in Switzerland. My mom was moving a lot.
So, are you a fan of rouladen or not?
Of who?
Of rouladen. It's a dish.
Oh, rouladen. You mean the rolled up meat?
Yes.
Thing. I have to say if it's done right, I love it. Yeah.
My brother's wife's from Germany, so I've had that a few times, and I think the best thing he brought back was an awesome cook.
So you lived in Germany. Did you grow a fondness for scat porn and hating Jews?
Oh dear God, no. Yeah, I know. It's just fucking weird, man. Some of the shit that people are into. It's just, just like with the Japanese, the whole throwing up thing. There's some. Believe you me, I'm a sick fuck myself, but there are just certain things where even I have to sit there and go, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah. Well, I got a question for you then. Well, I'll tell you mine. What you tell me yours. Do you have a fetish?
Do I have a bunch?
Oh, give me your fetish, and I'll tell you mine.
Well, some of the, one of the more harmless ones. I love a microskirt with no panties. I just think that, and I even know when that all started. I remember being a tiny little kid, and I was walking. I was going out with my mother shopping, and I was walking with her. I was so small that I had to reach up, to hold her hand. And I remember going up a flight of stairs, and in front of us was this beautiful girl. And I looked up, and she was wearing a miniskirt and no panties. And at that age, I had no clue what I was even looking at. All I knew was, like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what to do with it, but one day I'm going to have one just like it.
And you know, Dave is wearing a micro skirt with no panties right now.
Yeah.
He's got it on backwards.
No, I have a proximity fetish.
Proximity fetish? What the hell is that?
That means when the girl's in the room with me, I'm good to go.
I like that. But yeah, so you have a guy in there with a little micro skirt. I think I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, I threw up in my mouth a lot. I know we only have a couple more minutes with you. So do you wanna plug your websites and tell us where to find your music and stuff?
Okay. Well, you know, we have the official website, which is mandylineonline.com. And then we have, of course, you know, the Facebook, which is facebook.com/MandyLineRock. Then we still have the MySpace one, which is myspace.com/MandyLineRock. And, you know, I've said this before, you know, and I've been saying this for many, many years before it became fashionable to give away music. But, you know, obviously, all the new stuff is going to be coming out on iTunes and so on. But, you know, if you're a fan and you're broke, you know, shoot me an email and I'll hook you up, you know, because I know how rough it is these days for everybody. So, you know, I just kind of think it's wrong to withhold your music because somebody's broke.
That is super cool. It really is.
Yeah. So
thank you, brother.
We're gonna when this new stuff is done, or when it's about to, I know some of it's done. When it's done and it's going to come out, you have to either shoot us an email so we can promote it, send us so we'll play it and promote it, or call us back, and because we know you're sick, you're probably missing some of the stuff you should be plugging, and we'll also have you call back in and do the promo ID since you're sick right now.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can even get
if you want, because I am, as soon as I'm going to be better, I'm going to go into the studio. If you want me to slap together something really professional, let me know. I can do that too for you.
It'll sound out of place here. Professional.
Okay.
Maybe we can have you sing when you can call back when you're not sick. You can sing an a cappella ode to the Dave's micro skirt.
That's right.
When you just said that, even just saying that in a sentence, you know, made it move a little bit.
I know, move in, right? I got an innie right now.
Hey, listen, the guy already has his
Who's this Beavis guy? He's nuts.
He loves you.
He's so crazy, you gotta like him.
He loves you. He said you missed it because he said you have to be in the chat room every week now. He loves it.
Well, get better,
Yeah,
Mandy. We're not joking. We're all serious. Get better. We want to get you on back again and get you all healthy again.
Yeah, and
okay,
thanks for being a trooper and calling in even though you're sick.
No, I mean, look, it's no, you know, it's no big deal. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm sick, you know, but there's people out there who really have problems, you know. But you know, thank you guys so much for having me, even though I sound like a retard right now.
Mandy, we're getting ready to play "Walk with Me." So, is that a cool song to play for you?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that one and Rise is probably my favorite on the last album.
Gotcha. Okay, hey man, I really thank you very much for taking the time out, being sick and all, and come on here and just shooting shit with us, talking to us for a few minutes.
Well, thank you guys so much, and thank you for putting up with my coughing and my weirdness right now.
Okay,
and I'll make it up to you next time, I promise.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks, man. You get better.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye. That's rock and roll right there.
It.
Sick as a fucking dog, and you come in here.
Back right after this. Thanks, Mandy. And thank all of you for listening.
Succumb to die and be reborn, manifesting as blood and bone to drink from his creation. Come along, now take my hand, taste the power and pain.
You have just listened to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening, and please visit us at MaximumThreshold.net.